My name is David Reese. I am External Vice President for Cal Poly's first Future Fuels Club, and I'm here today to talk about it. I was born here and raised in Carson City, Nevada, and I grew up here all the way through high school, and I'm now going into my third year at Cal Poly as a mechanical engineering student with a little bit of psychology and business in there. One major thing is all the engineering background that I've grown up with, playing with Legos when I was growing up, and just the little car things that I've done around the house and all that, and all the mechanical stuff. Not to mention the green part, the environmental part, from me being an Eagle Scout, and two, a bat. I got a whole bunch of energy or environmental conservation pretty much ingrained in me through Boy Scouts and all that, and then taking it out there and backpacking, it really forced me to see the environment that's out there, and that we can stick around and hope that everything's going to turn out all right, that we actually have to be stewards for it. As far as Future Fuels Club goes, it's a brand new thing that we're all very excited about at school. It started out of a class that we took. It was a class that it was only offered once, or it's only been offered once so far, and we're hoping that it's going to happen. It was called Automotive Technologies for a Sustainable Future. And what we ended up doing is that we ended up learning about all these different fuels, all these different alternative forms of energy, and applying it. One of the main parts of the class was that we had to do a project, and we ended up doing a conversion on this car. It was a car just belonged to one of the guys in my group, and we ended up converting it to run on methanol. We each put in about 100 hours of work onto the car throughout the whole quarter, and we ended up doing really well on it, and it completely works on methanol, and it's actually one of the first true flex fuel vehicles. What they tell you is a flex fuel vehicle, but one that can run on all three: methanol, ethanol, or gas, or any combination of the three. What came out of that is that we all got really excited about future fuels and alternative fuels, and seeing where the future was going in pretty much propelling ourselves all over the world that we live in right now. So we decided to form a club together at Poly. Rather than have every different fuel have its own different club, why not encompass them, put them all under one big tent, and call it the Future Fuels Club? Get all the biodiesel guys in there, all the algae fuel guys in there, and us that are really pushing for methanol, and it's really that people want to put in, and we want to get out there, we want to educate people about how electric cars aren't going to work for a while yet, so we need a better conversion into it, like different fuels, something away from oil and gas. And so we decided to get out there, get people actually educated about other stuff other than electric cars or hydrogen or gas especially, and get them more interested in things that we're actually doing all the research about. And then what we're going to do is actually apply it, actually use it, and we plan on doing all sorts of different projects and all that, and converting more cars to run on all sorts of different types of other fuels. As far as young engineers go, I guess I would say that the main thing that we have to get out there is actually research all about this stuff. There's a lot more to this world than to our energy needs than just gasoline and diesel and the emergence of our right now, or re-emergence of it. There's all sorts of different things and a lot more technology that is out there that can be used and should be used, because we aren't quite there to the point of where we can have fully electric cars all the time, or just fully cars running on hydrogen everywhere. We actually need a stepping stone to that point. And so as a young engineer and going into the engineering world, actually diving into it through school, the main thing that I'm seeing is that people have to realize that we are actually stewards of this planet, that we actually have to really take care of it, and that past generations have kind of fallen off on that, but it's really us that we really have to start pushing people, and we have to push ourselves and educate the whole world, really, that we can't keep on going on the way that we are, that we actually do have to make a change here. The challenges that I've been seeing as I've been researching more in alternative fuels and green fuels is that it's going to be a big step for everybody, really. I mean, you have to have adoption by both the political world and the environmental regulation world first. You know, they're the ones that actually have to get out there, push it for the whole public, push it for the environmental guys to actually go for it. And it's the producers themselves that act over them as well, you know, that actually have to go in and produce it up to environmental regulations that they make. Pretty much it's just a big step that everybody has to take all at once. And I keep on seeing this all over the place because we keep on trying to figure out how we can make these fuels a lot more viable, a lot more, you know, mass needed. And seeing that, I keep on seeing that everybody has to make the jump together. For, you know, guys that are actually going to be going into engineering, or guys that are students as engineers, or even high school students, even engineers as they are right now, you know, guys that I'm looking up to being right now, I guess the main thing that I have to push for right now after my experiences, the little experiences that I have had so far with the Future Fuels Club and all my studies and all that, is different things, really. I mean, I'm a big pusher of being different, of assaulting commonplace. You know, what we have right now, it's working, but that's it. It's working, and I the other big thing that I see, just do the research. Don't be afraid to go on Google and spend 5-10 minutes or even 2-3 hours like I have to do for all my homework assignments, researching, you know, all the different things that we have right now, the different fuels that we have, the different energy carriers, the different energy providers, and seeing that right now it's working, but that's it, and we definitely do need more. So there's a constant influx of ideas that, you know, come into the world, but we just have to focus them, and with everybody doing their own research, with everybody actually applying themselves to these sort of things like I have, I feel like, you know, somebody will have the idea out there that could actually change the world, and they can engineer. They can just be, you know, a normal person that's watching this video, or that's going to work every day thinking about, oh, well, maybe I can be driving on this. And if you can talk to somebody about it, you know, start putting it up on boards, talking to us at the Future Fuels Club, if anything, or, you know, any engineers, really. I mean, we can make it happen and what we need is ideas, or anything, really. So we all have to be in this together, and I guess the overarching message is that we all have to put in our own 2 cents.